Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go down New Orleans. You know I love you so. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go down New Orleans. You know I love you so. Babe, please don't go. Your mind's done gone. Your mind's done gone. Your mind's done gone from the county farm with your shackles on. Hey, please don't go. For I'll be your dog. For I'll be your dog. You better get down here, you're gonna walk alone. You're gonna walk alone, for I'll be your dog. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go down New Orleans. You know I love you so. Babe, please don't go. My baby, sweet thing, she took that midnight train down to New Orleans. She's looking for something better to do, you know, down on the bayou. And that girl, she wanted to go where the weather was hot, the drinks were cold. She's looking for something good. Down in a juke joint outside of New Orleans, tall glass of whiskey and the sweat rolling down her neck. She's looking for a good time. That good time comes at a price. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go down New Orleans. You know I love you so, babe, please don't go. That girl's a sinner. Here to save your soul, baby. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go. Babe, please don't go down New Orleans. You know I love you so. Babe, please don't go.
Steamboat Messiah, baby. What an intro. Loving the energy.
Thank you.
I dig it. Yeah, man, we love that blues stuff, baby.
Welcome
sir.
to the Bandcast studios, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having
man.
us.
All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Bandcast studio sessions. My name's Lou. In the studio today, we have Steamboat Messiah. Gentlemen, before we get into the next song, you mind telling us a little bit about yourselves? Where are you from? Where you play out of?
That's a long story. So we are from Tuckerton, New Jersey, Little Egg Harbor, properly.
Yep.
But Mike and I actually met in the gym because we're two fitness buffs. Both come from large families, both have multiple children, and just connected at the gym. And then we started sharing our stories. We got a long story between the both of us.
Yeah.
We have a lot common and just good energy, good people. I understood he was looking for a musical partner. I was looking for a musical partner to write with, play with, and we just had the same vibe. And we one day he walked in and said, "Hey man, you ever think about doing a duo?" And he said, "Yeah, you interested?" And we came to my house. And I'll never forget. It was January 28th of 2025.
Yep.
He came over and we sat down. We talked about everything we loved and what we wanted to do and what our goals were. And I said I was looking for a writing partner and an arranging partner. And we played a few songs and it just clicked.
Yeah, we hit it right off.
And here we are. And Mike's got an amazing story. I guess some people would say I have an interesting story, but
I think he's a little more interesting.
I don't know about
He's
that.
like the Dos Equis guy.
I think you got to hear about that. What's the deal with that?
I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up, so I tried everything. So
Yeah.
I guess. But so I am. Should we get into the background?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell him a little bit.
I am retired military and law enforcement. I joined the military 34 years ago. I 5 years active, or 4.5 years active, 28, 29 years reserve duty. And then during those remaining reserve duty years, I was in law enforcement for 25 years. I was a detective out of Gloucester County, and I served on the United States Marshal's Fugitive Task Force, which was the pinnacle of my career. And
He was catching real bad guys.
and then did my military tenure. I actually served in 3 branches of service. I did the Navy for almost 5 years. Then I went to the Army Infantry for 19 years. I got commissioned in the Army, and then I got tired of sleeping on the ground, and I wanted indoor plumbing. So then I went over to the Air Force to finish the last 6 years of my career, and I finished off as an Deputy Inspector General Major on 514th out of New Jersey. So after done all that, because I didn't know if I wanted to be Jimmy Page or Captain Kirk, I retired, and my family moved down to Tuckerton. I discovered Tuckerton during my military career. I was deployed there and stationed there for Hurricane Sandy for LBI in that area, and I fell in love with it. And I said when I retired, that's where I wanted to end up. And lo and behold, and that's where I met this fine fellow here.
Yep.
It's funny how things work like that, right?
Yeah.
It all just kind of falls into place.
And I grew up in the area, so he knew mutual people that I know just because, he works at the gym, as part of like, you do it just to really stay busy.
Yeah, stay busy and meet people.
And you connect with people, obviously, at gyms. And a mutual friend knew that I played, and, he's an older gentleman, and he's been a big influence in my life, and he's a good friend to him, and he really supports us. Yeah, great guy. And he's like, oh, you should go talk to him. And when I went up to Eric, I was like, are you looking for a drummer? And he's like, well, I'm kind of looking for somebody that can sing and play guitar too. He's like, can you do that? I'm like, yeah, I guess. So I remember that day when I initially went to meet him, and we had planned it, and like, it took a little bit for us to finally get together because, we're busy. And it was like, taking that leap of faith. And when I went over there, I remember telling my wife, like, this guy's, got this military background and all this, like, I found out all this about him, and I was like nervous. I'm like, he's going to be like a stickler, and, I'm not going to be good enough. And like, when I met him and went to his house, he's like the most down to earth person I've ever met, and just very welcoming. And then when I started playing with him, like, when you play music for years, I'm a drummer by trade. You could pick up if like somebody can just flow. Some people are really skilled, but they don't have like that musical flow and that groove, and like they can't just chameleonize and jump right in. And he's one of those people. He can jump right in anywhere. And I picked that right up, and we just clicked. Yeah, well, it's the truth. And we hit it off, and like, he's a go-getter. So he, once we were established with enough songs, like, how many songs did we get? Like over 40?
Yeah, like 40, 45 songs.
Within the course of
3 months.
Yeah.
2.5 months.
Like down. So we were like, all right, we can go out. And like, he just started booking gigs, and he's like, let me do it, because he knew that I was full time, and I, had just got a house with my family, and, I have 5 kids, and I'm married, and, my life's busy, and he understood that in that aspect. So like, he just started ripping, and we started getting all these gigs, and it just grew. And it's like, it's surreal, to see what it is. And it's fun. That was our goal. We didn't get into this to make extra money or whatever, we just wanted to have fun and make music, and I had been away from it for years, like really, like seriously doing it, and today, like, look at us, we're working musicians, and, we're just having a blast, and it's not like, it doesn't feel like a job,
No.
And, we'll come in exhausted, or, everybody has bad days, but when you start playing, man, that all goes away. It's just therapeutic for people that, appreciate it. So it's been really cool,
It's definitely therapeutic. For me, it's very therapeutic. I came from a very, very high stress environment on multiple levels. So when I was in high school, my aspirations were to be a musician, but I also was interested in law enforcement. I just wanted to do something noble, and I kept doubting myself as far as, I don't think musicians never go far in life. The odds of doing something with it were slim and none. I knew I wanted stability in my life, so I said, well, I made a decision. I said, I'm gonna dedicate a life to service, whether it's going to be full-time military, law enforcement, some fraction of it, ended up being both. But I said, hey, maybe when I retire down the road, if it's meant to be, I'll pick it back up. And it's great, because it's the second chapter in my life that I never thought I'd get to fulfill, and that because of this guy, I'm doing it.
Yep.
So.
And we come from very different backgrounds too, similar but different, and it's cool how it molded. So.
Yeah, well, we're loving the positive vibes. Why don't we keep it rolling into your next song?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna switch gears a little bit. All right, cool. So this song is a Lead Belly song. It got popular in '94 because Nirvana closed out their unplugged set with "In the Pines, Where Did You Sleep Last Night." I think they introduced it as "Where Did You Sleep Last Night," but it's actually called "In the Pines," parentheses, "Where Did You Sleep Last Night." Written somewhere late 1939, early 1940 by Lead Belly. And because Mike and I grew up, my best friend growing up was my cousin. He lived in the Pine Barrens, and I spent all my summers down there, and I was always in the pines. I love the woods. And then Tuckerton's awesome because you're at the water, you're at the beaches, and you're in the Pine Barrens. It's pretty interesting dynamic because you have pineys and surfers kind of commingling in harmony, which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
And so I always loved this song. I was in New York a few years back, and I actually got to play Lead Belly's guitar in a collector shop. I couldn't afford it, but I played it.
It's worth like $500,000, I think.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Something like that, yeah.
But this is a Lead Belly song. It's called In the Pines, and in the spirit of being in the Pine Barrens State, living in the Pine Barrens, we thought, I think it's an amazingly interesting and dark foreboding story, but it's just cool, and it's got a great vibe, and we kind of do our own little version of it. It's not quite Lead Belly, it's not quite Nirvana, but it definitely keeps its vibe. You ready, big boy?
Yes, sir. So my girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. So my girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. And the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. So my girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. Husband was a hard-working man, just about a mile from here, and his head was found on a driving wheel, but his body was never found. So my girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through.
My phone's on that one.
Why don't we play one more and then we'll chat right after?
All right. You got it. All right, this is an original song Mike and I wrote not too long ago. It's a piece of music I had in my head I was playing with, and then we started talking. I said, yeah, I feel this piece of music is it's like a trip down a highway, going through the decisions you made in life, trying to get back to a girl, and then Mike just free-flowed consciousness and came up with this amazing set of lyrics. And this is called A Highway Song, Love Unresolved.
And it's relevant, we've lived it.
We've lived it, for sure.
You always got to make amends with your woman at some point.
And I spent many, many years of my life driving all over this country, days on end, from different places for different reasons, and spent a lot of time contemplating life in the car, and this definitely reflects that whole chapter in my life. Ready, baby?
Yeah.
driving by myself, trying to get back to you. The road lies ahead of me, leads me back to the place we used to be. And the miles go on and on and on and on and on, wondering what we could have been, and all the things that I've done wrong. Every mile marked is a memory that I relived. Loving you is a journey that never ends, and every road that leads me back to you is the road where I belong. Every road that leads me back to you is the road where I belong. Every road that leads me back to you is the road where I belong. And every road that leads me back to you is the road where I belong. Put your favorite song on the radio, your hand out catching the wind, counting out to stay tight in exercise. Sometimes I let you win, and the miles go on and on and on and on and on. All these feelings come back again. I'm so much better than I've ever been. I'm making good on the person I should have been. Loving you is a journey that never ends. And every road that leads me back to you is the road where I belong. And every road that leads me back to you is the road where I belong. And every road that leads me back to you is the road where I belong. And every road that leads me back to you is the road where I belong. Loving you is a journey that never ends.
What a catchy chorus there.
Thank
I love
you.
that. It's going to be
Thanks.
stuck in my head all night long.
That's what we were aiming for.
Oh, we nailed
The
it.
chicks will dig it.
Oh, totally, for sure.
Nah, that was a beautiful set of lyrics he came up with on. That was great.
So was there a specific moment in time that led to that one? Or is that just a culmination of, all the moments?
When you write music, a lot of times you got to catch like those moments, and sometimes it's just random, dude. You know what I'm saying? You really do. And that's like what happened with this. Dude, I went to his house one night after work. We were both beat from the day, and like we were just messing around. I heard him play that, and we just started doing it. And this was actually the first song that like organic process happened, like with us. One of them at least.
Nah, Road Dog. It was
Oh,
Road
Road
Dog,
Dog,
and
then
then
this.
this one where
But-
we just sat down and we were both exhausted. And I'm
Yeah.
sitting here, I'm like, hey, I had this progression I really want to do something with. It's like riding in a car, and I was thinking of my wife, and I played it out, and then he was like, wow, and then I said, yeah, I feel like it's a road song. It sounds like a traveling song, but it's an unresolved song. That's why it ends on the unresolved chord.
Yeah.
And then he just streaming consciousness right there. It took 10 minutes.
Yeah,
It was
you
unreal.
got to do it when you can.
Some of the best songs are written like that. Just
Yep.
super quick on a napkin or
Just on-
something like
yep.
that. And
Yep, and it just bam.
That's what the Beatles
Came right
did.
out. Yep.
On the tour bus, they would just write these simple songs, but they were masterpieces.
So what are your like inspirations that kind of led to that?
Well, this particular song, or just in general?
Just in general.
In general,
Like your whole playing
so,
style.
If we had to like nail down, like for me, my influence: Zeppelin, Stevie Ray Vaughan, John Lee Hooker, and that kind of goes into our name. Like a lot of our vibe is that southern rock, almost like a revivalist, Allman Brothers, Skinner, really Black Crowes kind of sound. And the Black Crowes, I think a lot of their stuff comes from Zeppelin. So we were both diehard Zeppelins. If you said, ask each one, like, what's our favorite band? We're like, we bonded over Led Zeppelin. Yeah. But they embody all that southern sound in their music and the old southern blues. So it's like a cyclical thing. It's like the British wave came out, and there's a lot of British bands that we do and we cover, but they're all based on southern blues artists. They're all based on Willie Dixon, Robert Johnson, Muddy Waters, B.B. King. I'm a big John Lee Hooker guy. I do a lot of George Thorogood. People don't realize George Thorogood's covering John Lee Hooker songs. So
they're all covers.
Steamboat was the whole southern tradition of southern-driven rock and blues. And Messiah is, hey man, we just want to be part of something that brings positive change. And I was sitting on that name with that idea for a long time, and that's what it's about. That's our influences. It's his influences. And when we sat down the first time in January and talked, and we said, hey, what's your favorite bands? And boom, 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 those bands came out. And it was like, well, this is definitely meant to be.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. Well, it sounds great. Why don't we go into another one, and then we'll catch up after that.
You got it. We'll give you another original next.
Yep. This song real quick, this is Road Dogg. And he has certain guitars that they always stay in tune. Nothing ever goes wrong with them. So I started saying, oh, that guitar is the Road Dogg. That one's the Road Dogg. So we wrote a song about Road Dogg. So this song is actually us, singing to the guitar and the guitar singing back to us. It's a conversation with the guitar. Because your guitar, if you're a musician, you play guitar, it's never gonna do you wrong. It's always gonna be there, Instruments are loyal.
I love the look of that thing. Did it come with the license plates, or you added those afterwards?
This is creative thinking. So this guitar took a fall when we were packing up after a gig one night, and it cracked the body, put a hole in the body. And I said, we call it the Road Dogg. So I asked an antique dealer. Actually, our friend that we talked about that we connected with also has a estate business, and he also is part of the family for Ron Pavia, our sponsors. It's his son has Ron Pavia Racing. That's one of our sponsors. And he connected Mike and I. So I said, hey, man, you got like some motorcycle tags? And he goes, what for? I said, I have an idea for a guitar. So another guy who goes to the gym, does all kinds of craft work, he mounted these for me. And I have my an old Marshall badge because I was a Marshall. And I said, hey, you think you could throw this on there too? And boom, and here we go. We got the Road Dogg.
Yeah, that thing's badass.
I appreciate it, man. So a little concept out of my own head, and to fix a hole that couldn't be fixed, and it worked out. So Road Dogg takes a beating and keeps on coming, man. And what's cool about it, and this is kind of serendipitous, is the New Jersey license plate has 7/23. That's two of my son's birthdays.
Oh, seems like everything just comes together for you guys like that.
It's very.
Not a chance, dude.
And I don't question it. It's like things are meant to be, Whew, I'm going to get this started for you, baby.
Yes, sir.
Road Dogg, my old friend. Road Dogg in my hand. Got a pretty lady who loves her man, but no one loves me like Road Dogg can.
Tell me about the night before. Tell me about the girl you used to love next door. Tell me how she broke your heart. Tell me how she tried to tear us apart. Tell me how she stole your crown. Tell me how she tried to make you lay me down.
Lay me down. The woman always made me blue, but she can never treat me as good as you. Road Dogg, let me tell you the truth. From now on, it's only me and you. Road Dogg, my old friend. Road Dogg in my hand. Got a pretty lady who loves her man, but no one loves me like Road Dogg can. So Tell me about the night before. Tell me about the girl you used to love next door. Tell me how she broke your heart. Tell me how she tried to tear us apart. Tell me how she stole your crown. And tell me how she made you lay me down. Yeah. The woman always made me blue. She could never treat me as good as you. Road dog, let me tell you true. From now on, it's only me and you. Don't let me tell you true. From now on, it's only me and you. One more time. Oh, dog, let me tell you true. From now on, it's only me and you. Oh, dog, let me tell you true. From now on, it's only me and you. Road dog, let me tell you true. From now on, it's only me and you.
I love those harmonies there, guys. That's pretty cool.
Thank you much, man.
So I know you guys haven't been playing all that long, right? You just got together in January 2025.
Yes.
But you guys have been playing out for a little while, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've seen at a gig? You guys are at bars and stuff like that, so I'm sure in the background there's some nonsense going on out there.
Craziest, honestly, we were played a private party on 4th of July.
Oh, man.
And it was, you ever see the movie Weapons?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's, everyone's drinking, everybody's having a good time. It's wild. We're on a dock on this house. I'm actually going to kill this guitar so you can take that buzz out. Is that
Yeah, go
cool?
ahead. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so we, and jump in here on this, we do this. We actually played a gig, and then we had to go to a private place. We're doing a back-to-back doubleheader on 4th of July. And everyone there is obliterated because we're like the second act at this big party house. And there's kids everywhere. And right when we were getting ready to end, like this family had an arsenal of fireworks like you would not imagine. And they just start setting these things off in the front of the house. And there's just slag coming down on us, right? So then, for whatever reason, then all the kids came out of the house. There was dozens of kids between the ages of like 10 and 5. And they like literally overran the stage like the Viet Cong just overran a base in Vietnam. It was like Broken Arrow. They were putting rocks in the PA system.
Yeah.
Pulling cables and running off with them. I'm like, and then all these fireworks are coming down. Like, what the hell is going on? We got to get the hell out of here.
And like the fireworks that they had were expensive ones, so like we were getting hit with like hot embers. And like when I got home, my car had burn marks all over.
We were literally grabbing gear. Our wives showed up. They're grabbing, and it was like literally like we were evacuating Afghanistan.
It was
like,
crazy.
We just we didn't even say goodbye to him. We just threw everything in the car and just drove out of there with our hair on fire. It was wild. It was wild.
And the guy that paid us, the guy who had the house, he was like, "Thanks, dude."
He ran up to us again. Like we almost left without getting paid. He ran up and gave it to us. Like we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And it was wild. That was interesting. A couple other weird ones. Nothing too bad. I mean, most of the places you play, like we're on the water, and it's a pretty heavy Gen X and older community, so everybody's pretty chill.
Yeah, they are. We got a good community.
We did the Seashell Resort on LBI. Our first time there was a giant bachelorette party, and that just made for a great time because they were just into it. And that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There was a lot. It was group singing. It was like group karaoke with us on stage, and
It was like our first real experience where you were one with the
audience.
It
Like
was cool.
everyone's singing along.
And then they requested a song, and we hadn't ever played it or practiced it. So I just pulled the lyrics up on, Google or whatever. And, he knew the chords, and we killed it. And, like, we have that recording to this day.
Yeah,
and, like,
that was
a
moment.
special moment for us.
Because you're like, can you guys play Iris? I'm like, Iris. I look at my phone. I'm like, BAGED. I can do this. And he's like, let's do it. And we did. And it just, all the planets aligned, and we just belted out this. He killed the vocals. And the people were it was like their song. Like
they were crying.
It was their
crazy.
soundtrack of their life song. So they were so into it. It was this. They were into it. We were into it. It just took it to a different level and
made their wedding special.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. And then another time there, Ozzy had just passed away. Mike is a diehard Ozzy guy, and he we did Paranoid as a tribute. So, but I'm playing electric and he's singing it. We're a two-man act. There's some stuff he goes back on the drums. I'll sing, but he can sing Ozzy. I'm not there for Ozzy yet. And I'm playing, he's singing, and then somebody out of the crowd gets up on his drum kit and tears it up. And we got that recorded, and it was like spot
it
on.
was sick. It was
and that was a really good time.
Just random dude, he was like tanked, got on and killed it.
And just killed it. And
awesome.
he just took it to another level because now it was like really kicking. And it was a good time.
So please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste, and I've been around for a long, long year. Stole many a man's soul to waste, and I was round when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure that Pilate washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. Oh yeah, but what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Oh yeah, I stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers, and Anastasia, she screamed in vain. I held a rank, held the general's rank, and when the blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank, pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. Whoa yeah, but what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Oh yeah, I watched with the white kings and queens. They fought for 10 decades for the God they made. I shouted out, kill the Kennedys, because then after all, it was you and me. Please let me introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I laid the traps for the troubadours who get killed before they reach Bombay. Pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. Oh yeah, but what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Oh yeah, get down baby. Woohoo, 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 woohoo. my game. Oh yeah. Just every cop is a criminal, and all sinners saints. His heads and tails just call me Lucifer, 'cause I'm in need of some restraint. So you meet me, have some courtesy, have some sympathy, and some taste. Use all your well-earned politeness, or I'll lay your soul to waste. Pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. Oh yeah, but what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Oh yeah, get down, Eric. Woohoo! So tell me, baby. Woohoo! Tell me, honey. Woohoo! What's my name? Woohoo! And what's my game? Woohoo! And what's my name? Woohoo! So tell me, baby. Woohoo! What's my name? Woohoo! And what's my game? Woohoo! What's my name? Woohoo! What's my game? Woohoo! So tell me, baby. Woohoo! So tell me, honey. Woohoo! What's my name? Woohoo! And what's my name? Woohoo! What's my name?
Woohoo! All right.
Well, you can see we had fun playing that one.
Oh yeah, that was great. The energy there was awesome. Before we get out of here, guys, just wanted to know if you guys have any plans for the future, and if you guys have any social media, where can our followers find you?
Oh, cool. So we are on Instagram, Steamboat_Messiah. We're on YouTube at Steamboat Messiah. We just launched our YouTube channel. You can pick about 4 full songs on there now. We got a montage of some British stuff we did last week, and we'll be loading on new content. Our 2 originals are on there. We're on TikTok at Steamboat Messiah. Facebook is under Shaw Eric. It's under my name. We haven't built our Facebook yet. We're kind of like figuring out if we want to do that or not. But Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. TikTok, YouTube at Steamboat Messiah, Instagram, Steamboat_Messiah. Plans, we talked to a producer, and we're looking to put together an LP probably in the next 6 months. We have about 8-9 songs ready to go that we wrote. We got a pretty full schedule coming up from now to the end of the year. So far, we got about 6 bookings a month coming through all the way to December. Summer, of course, is a little stacked. We're 7-8. We'll be hitting. We'll be on LBI again this summer. We'll be at the Seashell. We're gonna be at Ship Bottom Brewery in Beach Haven in their main room, and then we're up and down Route 9 in Tuckerton every week. This Friday we're at Cuisine. There's a Porch Musical Festival in town in Tuckerton. We'll be playing 2 locations that day. We'll be in front of Elliot's Barbershops, this big Victorian barbershop in the morning, and we'll be in Stewart's, who's one of our sponsors here. We'll be playing in front of Stewart's the afternoon, 11 to noon, or 11 to 2, I'm sorry. And just busy. We're keeping busy. We got busier than we thought we'd be, and that's a good thing.
And shout out to the sponsors, too.
Yeah.
Retro Fitness Tuckerton, Stewart's in Tuckerton, and then Pavia Racing.
Ron
Pavia.
Yeah, we've done a lot of events, too, for charity, and we've kind of been glued to the hip with Ron Pavia Racing. We did we did a charity event, the Maximilian Foundation, back in October with Ron Pavia. Ron Pavia Racing brought their cars out. We actually hosted, we called it a Retro Fest. It was a music festival in front of the gym where we played, and they brought their cars out for that, and the number 83 car. So they've been good to us, so we try to be good to them. And Retro, of course, one of my post-retirement employer, they're the reason we got together, so. And we're both fitness maniacs, so you see, like I told Mike, he's not allowed to wear sleeves ever, like when we play, ever. And that my concrete man over there, he's made of concrete. But the big plans this year is we're working on getting an LP cut. So.
And we balance this between having families. We both have multiple children and careers, and we work hard, and like I said, we do this because we love doing it. That's the only reason. And we love, the best part is when you see people that are full of joy, when you see happy faces when you're playing. That makes it. That's all I really care about, man. Really.
One of the biggest plans coming up, actually, we touched on this before we started.
Female singer.
Yeah, we're working on a female singer. So the ultimate two-man jam band is going to be a trio soon. So we're putting that together. We actually had somebody sing with us a little bit. They're getting their legs on their own, and that's going to be. We're going to have an unveiling of that probably in the next month or two. You're gonna, if you go online, you'll pretty much figure it out. But
It's gonna be good.
it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Brings a whole new
putting a
dynamic.
lot of work in.
Yeah.
And then I got to say, I want to give a shout out to Brittany and Ashley, my wife Ashley,
Absolutely.
and Mike's wife Brittany, because they're holding it down. They let us. They knew this was our dream, this was our passion, and they're front and center. They're helping with gear. They're helping with bookings. They're taking care of the kids. They're doing all of the logistics. So and picking up the load of day-to-day life, so we can get our rehearsals in, get our writing time in, go out and do these shows. It's a lot. And our kids are always out at the shows. Our wives are always present at the shows, and that's awesome.
And their friends and family too.
And for a lot of friends, a lot of
Loyal.
support. The Tuckerton community has been fantastic to us. They come out and support us. Like when we launched, when we told the people in the gym we were starting this. I mean, the first show we did was at the Dockside Cafe. May 1st will make a year of our first gig. And I say, like, man, I think everybody we knew showed up to that thing.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: Dockside never had a better day business-wise.
It meant a lot. No, they definitely.
But it was a strong showing from our families and friends and loved ones. It was really cool. But we're very fortunate, very grateful for being able to do this, the joy it gives us, and for the support we get to do it, and being able to make music with this guy and with the female that's coming in is quite an honor. We're very lucky. Sweet dreams.
Are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused.
made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Hold your head up, keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, keep your head up. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. And everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Hold your head up.
What an awesome set, guys. That was such an awesome time. One more time, we're in the Bandcast studios. My name is Lou. We have Steamboat Messiah here with us.
What's up, my man? That was a good time.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
Well done back there with them sticks, big boy.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude, you were going at it back there. That was awesome.
He kills it. I love it.
Gentlemen, why don't you play us out?
A mountain, I chop it down with the edge of my hand. Standing next to a mountain, I chop it down with the edge of my hand. Give a piece of the island, raise a little sand. I'm a voodoo child. Lord knows I'm a voodoo child.